There's no shortage of good Sonic fan games, but one that I've been particularly looking forward to is Sonic and the Moon Facility. This fan game is made by StarDrop, who made Sonic and the Fallen Star, one of my personal favorite Sonic fan games, except this one is supposed to be better in every single way. Now, Sonic and the Moon Facility has been in development for a little bit now, with no confirmed release date yet, but I thought I'd make a quick video going over what we know about it so far, and also just because I'm personally excited for the game. So first up, we've got the announcement trailer, which shows off some of the gameplay and cutscenes. Sonic and Tails are playable characters here once again, just like in Fallen Star, and there might even be more playable characters later on, but no hard confirmation has been put out on that just yet. What we do know is that it won't be Knuckles, but he will at least be in the game in some capacity. If we want to speculate on who it might be though, my guess is that it might be Metal Sonic, since we can see in the trailer that Metal Sonic has a new design, and it seems like he'll play a part in the story this time around. I only really say that because of his prominence as their profile picture on Twitter, since nothing about the story has really been revealed yet, but if I had to guess, then, well, that'd be it. As for Sonic and Tails' movesets though, they should be very similar to how they were in Sonic and the Fallen Star, which is very similar to how they feel in the classic games. The other thing that we get to see a bit of in this trailer are the actual levels themselves. There's going to be 8 zones in this game, as well as an intro level, so that's almost as many as Fallen Star had. The zones this time around are supposed to be very unique, with a mechanical look to them, since it's more facility focused. I'll talk more about the zones in just a minute, but one other thing that we get to see in this trailer are the cutscenes, of which there should be many in between zones. And that's about it for the trailer. Not a whole lot, but there was also a Q&A on their Twitter, which does answer some important questions about the game. Oh, and before I forget, links to everything that I've shown or talked about in this video will be in the description. The first big thing that Moon Facility should be doing a lot better than Fallen Star is the level design. Now, I personally already really liked Fallen Star, but in order to address criticisms of that game being too easy or lacking in exploration, Moon Facility should be making up for all of that. One of the questions answered on their Twitter was about the level design, in which they said that the levels will be a lot bigger, have more gimmicks, and will also be faster than other classic Sonic levels. Exploration will also be a bigger focus, and will reward players who go out of their way to look for things. In their words, the best level in Fallen Star is not as good as the worst level in Moon Facility, which is a very exciting statement to hear, cause Fallen Star was already super good. The game's difficulty is also being tuned so that the easiest parts aren't too easy and boring, while the hard parts aren't huge spikes in difficulty that come out of nowhere, which was one of the main criticisms with Fallen Star. It really does sound like the levels in this game will just be straight up upgrades from the ones in Fallen Star. And while we haven't gotten to see too much of them yet, I'm willing to bet that they'll be pretty good just based off of this Q&A alone. Another thing getting revamped are the special stages, which are completely different to how they were in Fallen Star. They should be a lot more fun and enjoyable to play, and of course you'll access them by exploring the levels. It all works together, doesn't it? The story hasn't had many major reveals yet. All we really know is that it takes place sometime after Fallen Star, and that the next logical continuation of a star-focused game would be to move on to the moon. Eggman is supposed to be in the game, as well as another main villain. The music is also being done by Misty and Holly Taylor, so you already know it's gonna be peak. As for what platforms the game will be on, PC is the main one, with Mac and Linux not super likely, and an Android port isn't happening. Other than that, there's some other minor questions that were answered, but I got all of the big picture stuff in here. Again, links to everything will be down below, and I highly recommend you go check them out, as well as play Sonic and the Fallen Star if you haven't already. I know Moon Facility is supposed to be better in every way, but Fallen Star is already really good. I had a ton of fun playing it when it first came out, so I'm super excited to see what Sonic and the Moon Facility will be like when I finally get to play it. Thanks for watching this quick little video. I know a lot of this stuff isn't exactly new information, but I've been really looking forward to this game's release, so I wanted to make a video on it before it does. I'll definitely have another video out on it when it does come out, so hit the like button if you want to see that, and subscribe so you don't miss it either. But for now, I'll be waiting for the release of Sonic and the Moon Facility, and I'll see you next time.